Hi y'all, welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances, and I'm going to do Whatever Wednesday with Miss Wanda. Now, I've chosen this mold. Oops, let's get it where the glare. And I'm going to color in the lines with, let me get you down. And you know what? I don't say it enough, but I am really grateful for all my subscribers. I love you all so much. You hang out with me. You even give me hints on how to do some stuff that, I might not be doing right or, could do better, or way that works for you. And if I try it and it works, I love it. I'm happy for all my new subscribers, and I just hope to keep growing the channel. I don't know where I'm at as far as subscribers. I don't keep track. And I have a 3-year anniversary coming up, and I really, really would like to hit 1,000 before that. But it's coming up in July, and I don't know if that's going to happen, but who knows? We're just going to keep plugging away. Okay, this is what I plan to do. Now, I know if my gold pin won't go, it's not going to go all the way around there. So what I'm going to try is, I've seen other people do it, and I've done it before, is I'm going to take Lux Resin copper, the metallic copper, metallic powder, a little bit of alcohol, and some micro brushes, and I'm going to try and color in all these lines in the copper. And then I will color in the rest of it with some either intense chameleon powders or my copper powders, or my chrome powders, or the chrome powders. I haven't decided yet, but I have decided on this, so let me get you down and show you what I'm going to do. Now, I think that light is glaring too much, just a little too much. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to dip this brush, micro brush, in some alcohol and pick up some powder. And just try and see if this is going to work. I don't know, and I think it would be easier to do it this way than to try and do it with a pen that I can't get in there. This kind of works like paint. It may not show up very well, and then again it might. I don't know. I got a new microphone I want to try out too, but it didn't come charged, so I'm waiting for it to charge. I'm hoping that my sound is getting better. My microphone's about as close as it can get. I don't think I can get it any closer. And this may take a while. So I may, at least you can see what my plan was. And I may just do all this and then come back when I'm ready to color the flowers and the bird and the leaves. So I will be back. I'm just going to plug on and get all this outlined in the gold and the copper, and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm almost finished. I'll finish up this last rose with you guys. Yeah, I went through a lot of micro brushes because Yeah, once the foam kind of goes in them, they're pretty much not working for you anymore. Won't go in those little cracks. I'm just dipping it in the alcohol and picking up powder and going around. You could do this with just about any mica powder too, if you wanted. And I've done it before with mica powders. It's a little more time consuming, but it doesn't matter. As long as you get the outcome that you're wanting, and that's... I kind of want this, even though it's not going to be clear, I kind of wanted it to look like stained glass. Now, I want to check and make sure I haven't missed any little spots. I see some that are a little lighter than I want them. And I know I will have to wipe some off. I will have to wipe it off with some alcohol. Any excess that I have. But, I mean, I see some spots that are lighter than I want them to be. There's a spot over there. On the edge there, it's not as dark as I want it to be. And I don't know that I may just wipe a little bit around the edges, but I don't want to wipe too much, because I don't want to wipe what I just did away. Alright, let me let this set over here out of my way. And I'm going to, I'm making a mess over here. Sticky stuff. I got to clean my paddle off over there. It's kind of a mess. From my earlier video, which, I don't know how that one's going to turn out. Okay. So I'm going to tip this on its side so I can see what I'm doing and not get in there too far. There's only a little bit that I don't want to clean it all off. Not really. May not clean too much of it off, really. I mean, it's on the outer edge, so I don't know that it would make any difference. I could have probably, actually, I might just do that. That would make it easier than having to clean it off, really. I mean, there are some little edges that I kind of messed up. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, probably have to take a, ooh, I see one over there what I missed. Yep, I'm going to have to take a alcohol. But what I'm thinking about doing now is just going ahead and taking that and going all the way around the edge. I mean, make the whole edge gold or copper. Alright, it's a little time consuming, but and I don't know if it'll be as dark as the rest, but it will. I think it'll color it in. Then I won't have to worry about wiping any off. Except for maybe some little spots where I went a little overboard on the roses of the bird. Those are the only spots I'm really worried about. I think I'm just going to finish this in as best way I can. May not be as dark as the rest, but it'll look like copper anyway. Sorry, I know I got it away from you, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just dipping it in the alcohol and picking up the powder and coloring it in. Okay. Like I said, it may not be, I might have to put some more powder in there. I may have that pretty wet from dipping in it. I always do that. I always end up getting too much powder. I don't want that much powder. Don't want to waste that much powder. Okay, let's finish. It isn't quite perfect, but for the most part it's colored. And then I won't have to worry about doing what I was having to clean. I mean, there are a few spots that I do need to clean some off. But really, I don't know that I want to do that either, because I don't mind the copper. I really don't. See? Now, I may have to use some smaller brushes to get in there. Made a mess here. Over here too, I got copper everywhere. I kept tipping the cup over, so copper went everywhere. I'm going to do this in polyurethane once I get it colored, so let's get color in here. Alright, I need a brush. I didn't really want that big of a brush, but it'll work. Okay. Looking for rose red, purple, pink. I might even, I don't want to make them, I don't know. I got light blue. I got some silver. I got red. I don't know if I want, what color I want the bird to be. Oh, do need some green too. I may have to look and see if I can find a smaller brush. Let's see. Smaller brush. I know I brought some back down here that I cleaned. Let's try this one. Alright. Let's do my leaves first. I think that's, I don't know. I think those are leaves. I don't think those are petals. I think they're leaves. Really very dark, but I don't know that it needs to be real dark. And still, I want to say that to Lee. Just got my green where I didn't want it. Doggone it. just gonna go with the green. If I think it's a leaf, I'm painting it as a leaf. Because I'm not real sure. Let me move these out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not real sure if that's a petal or a leaf. Pretty sure that's a leaf. I know that's a leaf there. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, see, I should clean that one off. Had too much. Yeah, I don't know. I think these are leaves. That one over there, I got too much. Got some copper on it that I should have cleaned off. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean it for sure. Put that up later there too. I'm gonna paint that as if it's a leaf. Alright, doggone it. I didn't mean to get that much green in there. And I need to wipe that one off. I don't like the way that one looks. It's got too much copper on it, so you can't even tell it's I put any green in there. Okay. Hopefully I got, yeah, I think I got enough off. And I'm just going to pick some up from here. Okay, I don't know that I want any green in my bird, so I think that's, see, I don't know. I think that maybe leaves there too. Doggone it. Kind of hard to tell, really. Cleaner, because I'm going to do some different colored flowers here. Green back. do some pink. I'm going to do that as if it's a part of the flower, because I don't think it was one really shaped like a leaf. Okay, there's the pink. Here, let's do the top one. I'm going to do the top one in red. Just trying to clean out the lid here so I don't drop it and make a mess. Yeah, I think that's got too much bronze on it, or copper on it too. It doesn't want to let me put any red on there. Yeah, I don't know if that'll help or not. Okay, there's my red. I don't know if I'll do rose red. Well, maybe. I can't decide upon whether I want to do a light blue. Maybe I'll do light blue on the background. Maybe that's what I'll do in between. Or maybe silver. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that one. Ah, doggone it. There's copper on that too, and it's not taking the purple color. and pause this and go up and feed. Must be about that time. Somebody's up there whining. He always thinks he's starving. Okay. There's the purple. It may have a little bit of copper in it. Alright. Alright, let's do rose red. Dang it. I'll be back. I'm gonna go feed my dogs so they'll stop whining. Alright, dogs all fed, let outside. Now I should be able to hopefully get my bird finished. In the background, and then I'll be done. We're doing just gonna do a blue bird, I think. Although I don't like that I'm not being able to cover that very well. I see his tail feathers all got a bunch of goobers on it too. do the background. I think I'm going to do it in the light blue. I just want a background color. Put these back. I'm not going to use those. Well, there's going to be some copper and some spots where I didn't want it to be, but it's pretty hard to clean off. That's the only thing I don't like about the alcohol part. And once you do it in the alcohol, it's pretty hard to clean off. And if you happen to dip your brush down in there, well, then you're in trouble because you're smearing it. Probably should have let it dry longer than I did. If I'd have let it dry longer, I think I probably wouldn't be smearing it everywhere. But that's it for that. Okay, gonna have to get me some cups. Hopefully I won't have any problems getting the part B open. I don't know. cuffs back on. I don't have any idea. Oh, I see some blue I missed. Doggone it. I don't know. I have to get me some cups. I use those over there, I think. They've already been used, but that's okay. And get me a red solo cup, which I might have to go get some more. There. These that had regular resin in them, but I think they'll be fine to use for that. Here's my Sharpie. I'm not sure really how much to mix. Let's set this on the floor. Pull the plug out. Let's see. How many do I want to do? I don't want to do over 6. So I'll do 3 ounces of this and 3 ounces of the other. And before I mix it together, I will. Whoa, you just poured too much. Yeah, I did. I don't want that much. There we go. Still a little over 3. I don't want to do that. God bless it. I could have found another mold. I just was trying not to do that. Wipe this lid out because I seen a big old goober go in there, and I don't want it to get stuck because they're hard to get off when they're stuck. Set that down there for now. There's part A. Yeah, I did. Oh, I hate this. Part B is always so hard to open. Come on. Of course, the plug's stuck in it. Jeez Louise. I don't know that I'll put the plug back in it. Sorry. I get tired of trying to okay. I'm good. Let's make sure we get this wiped off good so my lid doesn't get stuck on there. Let's wipe the lid too. I'm wiping both because I don't know what it is about that one, but it is hard to get off. Okay. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. I'm hoping. I don't know. It may not even take 6 ounces, so let me trying to find another mold. There's the little cherub. There's the little and there's my little Warcraft guy, just in case. Alright, let's get this done. It doesn't really matter which side you pour in first. As long as you ain't got a crack in your cup, you're good. Had that before too. Wow, that got warm fast. Alright, I'm not going to wait because it's already warm. And I'm not. Wow. Bet I couldn't do that again. Bet I couldn't do that again. For sure. I don't want to waste my solo cup here. Can use it again. As long as it ain't got a crack in it, I'm good. Alright. I'm going to set it over there by the... I got a mess going over there from earlier. I got a big mess. Okay. You can start turning white any time now. Okay. Okay. Put these back in the box up there. don't need these. Need to clean up some messes I made earlier though. Really? Really? Hope you start turning white here pretty soon. Because I know I mixed you up good. You're already getting warm. Stuff everywhere. Sticky stuff. Come on. Really? Don't tell me I just wasted my time doing that. I'm hoping it'll turn white, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I know I mixed it. Maybe not as long as most people do. Pretty sure that said white. Yeah, mess. Everywhere I look, there's a mess. There you go. Finally. Finally. I was not sure it was gonna work. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I got a mess going over here too. Yeah, I wouldn't thought it cured already, but well, crud. There we go. Put that back up there. Get me another pack of alcohol wipes. I'm going through them today. Probably should have just set this in some alcohol. Be easier than trying to do that. Yeah, I should have cleaned it earlier and I left it sitting on my little mat. A little honeycomb mat there. I shouldn't have let it sit like I did. Alright, let's see if I can wipe it off now, maybe. Actually, I don't want to wipe it off. I want to find my little scraper and scrape it off of there. Wherever that silly tool is. Man, I can never find nothing. Can't find anything when I'm looking for something. If I'm not looking for it, I can go right to it. But if I'm looking for something, good luck. I'm not sure where Jeannie put it the last time she used it. It's a little scraper tool and it works perfect for scraping stuff off. But I don't know where she put it. I have to have it because I'm going to need it. It's getting there. Sorry guys, it's getting there. I don't want to, since it took a little longer to get going, I really don't want to rush taking it out of the mold. I just rather let it go here. Should have cleaned my mixer thing off earlier. Oh, I forgot. I was letting it drip over there and then I forgot to clean it. So, yeah. Actually, it's about as clean as it's gonna get right now. I could wet my towel here. Dogs are barking. I don't have any more packages coming that I know of. I got my stuff. There we go. That's much better than it was. Was pretty sticky. Yeah, I didn't. I should have cleaned it earlier instead of leaving it sit there. Now it's better. It's clean now. Sit on my little mat there. Alright. Yeah, still doesn't look like it's cured very well. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. Sorry guys, I don't want to. Damn, I got messes going everywhere. Dang it. Need to take my mats upstairs and wash them. I thought I heard somebody say the other day they run those through the dishwasher. Which is, I'm okay with that. I don't think I'd want to. I've washed them in my sink upstairs before. I don't know that I've worn them in my washing machine. Okay. Chrome. I have a mess going really badly. I think the green came out of here. I got one flipped over. Just trying to get all this stuff together. So I know what I used and what I didn't use. I used chrome powders for the most part, so. Wipe up. All right. Yeah. I'll come back when it's ready. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Alright, man, it's still a little bendy. I don't know why. Maybe I should let it set a little longer. Let's take it out and then we'll see. It is a little bendy. Alrighty. There you go. There it is. It's got those chrome, and then I highlighted it all in the copper. Kind of looks like a stained glass. And I got some people that are, I'm just going to leave it laid there and let it finish hardening up, hopefully. I hope. Alright, let me get my shout out list done. That was my Whatever Wednesday with Miss Wanda. I'm going to post it on Miss Wanda's Facebook page. Okay, Wanda's Plus Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Resin Lives, India Brady Art, Art by me, Andrew Walker. Let's see what else we got. Billy Holman Creations, Cosmic Carols Creations, at Artsy Doodles 1, My Love of Crafts, Butch's Resin Creations, Created with Wingless Angels, Rosine's Crafting Corner, Coral Marine's Resin Art, Marvelous Artsy, Crafting with Carla, Cynthia's Crafts and More. I'm going to have to check on you, Miss Cynthia. I haven't heard from you in a while. Amy's Resin Corner, Kat Johnson, Mini Scenes GB, Easel Does It Studio, Martha's Craft Room, Ruby's Resin Studio, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, Mamas-Madhouse-Creations, Gail Hinkey. The Blue Elephant Gifts, Creepy Crafts. Gert Creates, Patricia's Crafting Corner, June's House of Crafts, Reb Critter, Bright Star Creative, at Resin Artists, The Resiner Poorhouse, Lori aka Midwest Meemaw, Missouri Mama, Resin Me Up, at Julia's Crafty Chaos. And then I have Heart Creations by Renee. Heart Creations by Renee. Laney's Crafting Creations. Reptiles and Resin. Blessed Epoxy by Amy. Epoxy Me That. And I can't think of any others I forgot to show you. I got this from Mr. Allen and Miss Jeannie. It is it's kind of hard for you to see. It is dragon fingernails. I don't know how hard that one's going to be to pour, but I got to get the name in the blessings jar. That was from Mr. Allen and Miss Jeannie. And yeah, I miss her. She went back home. They left on Sunday, and wow, really, I missed her already. But I'm gonna get my stuff typed up from all the stuff that I used, and get this Wednesday video posted today. Bye for now.